Good evening, everybody. Welcome to News Leader Tonight. I am Barbara Goche.
And I'm Jason Dennis. In place of our news at 6 tonight, for the next hour, you'll be watching live here. We're at the River Center where we're about to have a forum that's starting any minute now called Galvanize Columbus.
Yes, this forum is hosted by Mayor Teresa Tomlinson, Georgia NAACP President Francis Johnson, and also retired Judge John Allen. They're going to host the public forum to discuss race relations and policing here in our community. Forum now getting underway, so we're going to take you right now to Galvanize Columbus here at the River Center.
We are hopeful that during the course of our dialogue, we're able to posit some concrete viable suggestions to carry forward and effectuate in the future. Now to get started, we'll begin with our guest, Reverend Johnson, President Johnson. You are and have been involved on a national level with the NAACP and community groups discussing these issues. In fact, I think you recently returned from the National NAACP Convention, is that?
That's correct.
What is your sense of the level of concern and the nature of the concern, both state and nationally, on the issues we're here to discuss today?
Thank you very much for moderating this discussion. We are just back from Cincinnati, Ohio. There's a lot going on in Ohio this week. We were at our 107th convention. Of course, you know, the NAACP was founded in 1909 in the wake of a scourge of lynching taking place across this country. And so we understand very well the proximity of black bodies to violence. And that was, of course, front and center at our 107th convention. And at this moment, it's policing that is under the microscope. However, I believe that our broken apparatus of policing and a dysfunctional criminal justice system, which we have both been actors in, and I still am an active member of, is a mere symptom and not the true source of the pain that we're experiencing in this country. The source of the pain that we are experiencing as a nation emanates from the stubborn cancer of white supremacy as it is institutionalized, that race as a problem, as W.E.B. Du Bois defined it. The problem of the 20th century, unfortunately, remains a problem in the 21st century, and it gnaws at the bones and the sinews of our nation's body politic. It gnaws at the core values that we all hold dear, namely those espoused by the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men, all mankind, are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights of these life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In other words, all lives matter. But all lives don't matter when it comes to politics. Politics is not complicated. It's just the process by which we determine who gets what, when, where, and if they get it at all. And in this country, historically, we have determined that resources should be given and privileges should be meted out and rights should be bestowed based on one's proximity to straightness, to maleness, to Eurocentricness, to Judeo-Christian whiteness. And until we begin to examine race as a problem, and until black lives matter, until the lives of LGBTQ.
The Galvanize Columbus is right now at the River Center. Lots of interesting discussion already underway here. You're invited to come here to the River Center to be a part of this discussion. We're going to take a quick break, though, right now.